Kevin Bacon has requested In-N-Out, which makes me very, very happy because I do not want to be in LA and not have In-N-Out, Ollie.
Let's get these guys a cheeky takeout.
Let's do this.
It feels criminal to get Kevin Bacon a burger without bacon, but we've been told he doesn't eat bacon.
Can we get 2 double meals and 2 cheeseburger meals with no onion on anything?
To go, please.
To go.
Thank you.
Let's do it. Alrighty.
So what's your favorite Kevin Bacon role?
He's had some good ones. I loved him in Apollo 13.
And Joseph Gordon-Levitt, man.
Yeah, what a hero.
Inception, 500 Days of Summer.
Kid.
Looper, remember that one?
Looper was one of my favorites. I absolutely love Looper.
Thank you.
We are here at the Beverly Hills Hotel.
Slightly nicer than our hotel.
Kevin Bacon and Joseph Gordon-Levitt have a full day of press interviews.
We've got some presents.
This is the poster here.
Hey, hey, what's happening?
How you doing? We brought some In-N-Out.
Never heard of In-N-Out. What's In-N-Out?
I'm so glad that you guys, of all of the cheeky takeouts we could have gotten, have gone for In-N-Out because we're in LA for a short time. I really wanted to have In-N-Out before we go.
This is the stuff, man.
Joseph actually chose Jack in the Box milkshakes.
Yeah, dude, those are good.
Yeah?
Help yourselves, guys. Get stuck in.
I'm glad this still exists. This is something I used to have a lot when I was like in high school.
Really?
Oh, okay.
They asked me the question like, what takeout thing would you want?
Yeah.
What would I want?
This is a throwback.
Yeah, the Oreo milkshakes from Jack in the Box.
Oreo. Oh, that's what that is.
How hungry are you guys? We got singles and doubles.
No, I'll take a second.
That's a double.
I'll take a second.
West
I'll
Side.
do it. I'll do the double.
You sure? Very happy to take one for the team.
Don't take away my double.
Okay.
Damn, son.
Is it good?
Fantastic.
Now, there's no bacon. We heard you don't eat bacon anymore.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, not since I got June and Johnny. I'm just too fond of them.
Do they make good pets? I've heard they're very intelligent. Is that
Yeah,
right?
no, they're great. You know, I've had dogs for years and years and years and years. The pigs are so excited to see me, like even more excited than a dog.
More excited than a dog?
They charge across the field like a top speed, like.
No. Wow.
And it's probably food related. I don't know. The truth is, I don't always bring them food.
Just
And
affection.
Just affection.
Every time they see you.
And they come, I rub them behind the ears, and then especially Johnny, I go down to his belly, and he goes, boom, just hits the deck, just like that.
Really?
As long as I'm rubbing his, he'll stay there for, an hour.
Do they recoil when they hear your surname?
I haven't told him.
Okay, good. We'll keep that quiet. Yeah.
Down low. All right.
We actually brought you guys a gift. We
More
actually
than In-N-Out and milkshakes?
Yeah,
Something from the UK.
Yeah.
All right, great.
So this is for you, Kevin.
Okay.
You can open that up. You're somewhat of an institution in the UK. Kevin represents a telecom company. We won't name it. In the UK, you feature in many adverts.
I sure do.
And they love playing them before the cinema. So honestly, every time I've been to the cinema since The Lion King, I think, you've been there. I was listening to a podcast. There was a call-in, and it was a guy from Leeds, I think. And you said, "Oh, I think he's from Leeds." And then you went on
Impressive.
to...
That's impressive.
That is impressive. And you went on to say that you learned accents as a child by listening to a vinyl record of British...
You're kidding me. You got me that record?
I hope this works.
I know.
This is it.
I don't
tell
know.
you. All I need to do.
Are you serious?
All I need to see is that much.
We got it right. We got it.
Is the right one?
Wow, that's amazing.
There you go.
I love this record. This is great. I have to get this digitized. English with a dialect and Irish, Scottish, and Welsh accents too.
I can't really believe that this existed, let alone that we were
really?
able to find it.
And
So
did
I'm
you get
so
a
glad
chance
it's
to
the right
listen to it?
one. No.
No.
Oh, yeah.
It arrived just in time.
Oh, it's great.
Joe, this is for you.
This is something, just a little something from the UK. Your granddad, obviously, legendary director.
Yeah.
Michael Gordon.
Michael Gordon.
This record's from 1971 or so, I believe.
Oh.
We managed to find a poster from 1960, the Oscar-nominated film Pillow Talk, directed by your granddad.
That's amazing.
It's from the trade papers, so the studios used to promote the movies by sending magazines to cinemas.
Oh man.
Pillow Talk.
There you go.
Yep, there it is. Let's see. Let's see if I can find my grandfather's name. Yep, there it is. Directed by Michael Gordon.
Oh, that's
it
so
says right
cool.
there.
Oh,
so this
okay.
is the movie that he was known for after he was blacklisted.
Yeah.
Okay.
My grandfather was blacklisted because he went to quote unquote meetings.
We were told not to bring that up, Joe.
It's important to talk about this, actually. I'm glad you brought it up.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
I didn't bring it up.
I am bringing it up. Back then, because of the Cold War in the United States, there was this kind of panic about anybody that was talking about rights for poor people, etc. And in Hollywood at that time, there was a blacklist made that came from the Senate of anyone who was working in Hollywood who had ever been to a meeting like this.
Wow.
And say, you're not allowed to work. My grandfather's name ended up on one of these lists, and he couldn't work. And then once that blacklist era was over, they came back to LA and he started working again. But he never did anything again that was very heavy.
Really?
He started working in these he started making these very sort of light-hearted movies.
Pillow talk.
And Pillow Talk is very light-hearted.
Sure.
And but it's a great movie, and it's it's beloved by many. This is such a cool gift, you guys. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Well, thank you for having us.
And you guys are both fathers. My wife right now is pregnant. Can I ask you personally for a piece of advice, maybe, that you'd give to someone becoming a dad for the first time?
This too shall pass.
Wow, okay.
You get into these moments where you think, oh, if I have to change another diaper, or I'm drowning in plastic toys, or I hope they don't do drugs or whatever. You know what I mean? All of these
I'm
moments.
already worried.
But you just have to keep the faith that you'll get through it and you'll get to the next nightmare.
Okay.
It's different for everybody, and don't let anybody tell you how to do it. All the advice that's going to come your way, whether it's from your friends or from the internet or from books.
You'll be amazed how much advice comes your way.
Just take it with some amount of grain of salt.
Excuse me, you shouldn't wipe his mouth like that.
Oh, really? Okay.
So we're here for Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. Between you, you've worked with basically every Hollywood great, pretty much. But we were surprised to see this is the first time both of you are working with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
I mean, I've loved Beverly Hills Cop ever since I was a little kid, probably really too young to be watching.
Right.
My older brother was a really big Eddie Murphy fan, and when your older sibling loves something, it takes on this mystique, this extra cool aura. And for me, that was Eddie Murphy. So to now, all these years later, get to be playing his sidekick in the new Beverly Hills Cop movie. It's just incredible.
Is it more fun playing the good guy or the bad guy?
I don't think bad guys are necessarily more fun. I think if you have a well-rounded, complex, interesting character that feels different than the last character that you played, that's what's interesting to me. I mean, this was fun, not because it was bad, but it was fun because I was with good actors. I was with Eddie, and he was interesting to me.
Joseph, Jack in the Box milkshakes. I mean, you said it was a throwback to high school. I was wondering if there was any reference to the clown logo, as you've studied under, legendary Russian clown.
That's true. The legendary Russian clowns do not wear pointy hats or wear sunglasses.
Okay, that makes sense.
Unrelated.
Completely unrelated. Okay. This wasn't like your go-to snack when you were performing on Broadway, anonymously.
Not in the slightest.
Okay.
No,
Which do you prefer? Do you prefer like the glitzy Hollywood events, or going up on stage where no one knows it's you? And
I mean, this might sound like a cheesy answer or whatever, and of course I'll admit that there's something very seductive about the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, but no, I've actually always found that side of acting kind of nerve-wracking and unappealing. Getting to put on clown makeup, I once walked right up to my grandmother who was in the audience, and she didn't recognize me.
oh my gosh.
A lot of what you're going for when you're acting is disappearing.
Right.
Trying to make yourself so different that you don't recognize yourself or that others don't recognize you.
Well, you guys have like a lot of passion projects besides stuff on screen. Obviously for you, Joe, there's Hit Record. That's kind of in our wheelhouse. We've been on YouTube for 10 years. We like to think that we're granddaddies of the platform, and then we see channels like yours have been up there for like 17 years, I think. And obviously for you, Kevin, music. I actually, to get pumped up for this interview, I listened to your latest album this morning.
I just think of myself of somebody that's I always have ideas about things that I want to create. Before I became an actor, when I was a kid, I would make something. I've got a sort of a restless creative mind in that way. So when anything slows down for a second, pick up a guitar. I think of making a little movie.
TikTok.
Yeah, yeah.
whatever it is.
Follow Kevin on TikTok. You are prolific
Yeah.
on TikTok.
It's
Those
great.
are just little tiny pieces of creation that just come to me, and but I've been doing it long before social media. I mean, I used to send my kids videos. I would make funny things with my wife. I would, as soon as I could get a camera or a recording device, I was always doing that.
Yeah.
Song parodies.
You're creative in the kitchen as well.
Yeah.
What was your favorite breakfast? Was it
Oatmeal.
with egg?
Yeah, oatmeal with eggs. Yeah.
And Tabasco sauce?
Tabasco sauce. Yeah.
Tabasco.
It's
Wow.
strange, Kevin.
Yeah. That's right. What are we talking about? Joe made a very good point. He said, well, are you familiar with grits?
Yes, we recently got introduced to grits.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
grits you eat with eggs. It's grits you eat with hot sauce.
Okay.
Salt.
True.
Okay.
It's not that different than
Oatmeal's
oatmeal.
pretty similar to grits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to work in the homelessness sector in London. We still got these like vats of porridge.
Yeah.
And I've always brought up to have brown sugar with porridge. And we had some Eastern European guys in there and they would just load on the salt.
Yeah.
I remember just being so shocked. I was like, salt on porridge.
Yeah.
And they swore by it, but I could never
Yeah,
get
that
it
sounds
down.
delicious to me.
Oh yeah? That's what we should have brought.
I'm more of a
Porridge with salt from the,
next time.
the shelter.
Next time,
I'm
yeah.
really glad I'm having it out and not that. Right. It's been such a pleasure. Really appreciate it. And,
Cheers.
And thank you very much
Cheers.
for the milkshake. I've
Cheers,
basically
everyone.
finished
Yeah.
mine.
You didn't like
which,
Well, it was very thick and I didn't want to like really go for it, you know?
Yeah, I see.
squat it all
Get
over yourself.
cramp in my jaw or something.
Seemed like they actually really liked both gifts. It was really sweet. As soon as the camera stopped rolling, Kevin Bacon just turns to us and goes, I'm not listening to this tonight. Fall asleep to the lovely British accent. I'm like, oh, wow. Well,
Cheeky takeout.
successfully delivered.
Until next time.
Yeah. If you fancy a cheeky takeout, give us a call. Today we are going to try Britain's weirdest ice cream flavours.
Every year, this shop, Anya Hindmarch, sells crazy ice creams. I mean, they've got baked bean flavour.
Baked beans are basically a religion here in the UK.
In Bean We Trust.
We put them on everything.
All hail
Toast, breakfast, now ice cream as well.
His Royal Highnessness.
Oh, God. Wow. Soy sauce, man. There's the baked beans, Holly.
How do you get away with this IP-wise? You know, like...
She does it in collaboration.
It is in collaboration?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not like a on parody law or something?
Some of the regional brands always come in.
Really? That's amazing.
It's
Wow.
incredible.
I think I can confidently say I've never bought this much ice cream in my life before.
No, this is going to last us a while. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank you so
We'll get
much.
that here. I got a cooler box full of weirdly flavoured ice creams.
We've got the two most popular flavors here. They didn't have big pots of, so I think we're gonna have to eat these in the cab. Okay.
Excellent.
We are en route to the studio.
Give it a go, give it a go.
All right.
Mold and salt first.
So this is sea salt, right?
This is...
I put this on my steak. You know?
This is a fancy salt.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is a legendary British salt flavoured ice cream. Doesn't look like it's salt flavoured,
No.
but
Let's give it a go.
taste.
Very salty. I think I got a salt crystal.
That's really
It's like the richest chocolate mousse.
Oh yeah, no, it is. It's quite moussey. You know when you get dark chocolate with like sea salt flakes in it?
Yeah,
That's what that is.
but it's really cold.
It's ice cream.
It is ice cream.
Next up, Jaffa cakes. And do you want to explain what a Jaffa cake is? Controversial snack. in the UK.
Controversial. Many families have been destroyed by this disagreement. Is it a cake? Is it a biscuit? This is the raging debate.
Yes,
Psychopaths say it's a cake. It has cake in the name, but you know, you have urinal cakes, but you wouldn't eat those, would you?
Oh, the association is essentially it's a chocolate orange combination in a little biscuit. That's where we're going.
It's
with
lovely.
that. Straight in.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
No, I thought this was just going to taste like chocolate and orange.
No.
No.
There is Jaffa and indeed cake in there.
There's like Jaffa cake chunks in there. Holy moly.
Hey, Josh, You guys don't know Josh, but Josh is a new employee of ours. Not this Josh.
Confusing.
Josh
no.
behind the camera.
Yeah.
We call him Little Josh. Not because
Okay, who's we? Who's? I don't call him that.
pretty sure you came up with that nickname.
That is not true.
It's so good. Man.
Jaffa cake. Jaffa cake.
Yeah.
He wants
whole
more.
box,
He
this
wants
whole
more.
box.
Like rich people ice cream.
Like that is as good as, if not better than, most of your average like, ice cream
Oh,
flavors.
100%. As Josh said, it tastes like rich person ice cream.
It does.
It was in a very fancy part of London, you know, so I always get nervous going in. And because whenever you go into a shop like that, the prices, they're not prominently displayed.
The prices, sometimes they're not displayed at all.
I know, because it's...
And if you ask, people are like,
Yeah, oh.
this guy.
Oh.
He doesn't have limitless money.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a peasant.
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't you just go back to digging dirt?
Wow. In fairness, though, they were very nice in there.
They were.
They were very nice. None of the snottiness that you were nervous about.
Yeah, I must say I am nervous about what we've got coming up because these were the two most popular flavors.
And they also sounded the best.
Yeah, I mean, and I can see why this is popular.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of things in there. Like, I'd be very surprised if they were popular.
Yeah.
Soy sauce, beans. I mean, baked beans are kind of sweet. We'll see you in the studio.
Ice cream time.
Let's do it.
This is a lot of ice cream.
First up, it's the reason everyone's here.
Baked bean ice cream. It's Heinz. So apparently they literally collaborate with Heinz in making this. Bean ice cream though. So what colour do you think it's going to be?
I'm gonna go with orange. Yep.
Wow. Okay, it's more subtle than I was expecting.
It just smells cold.
Okay. Okay. All right. Do you want to go first?
All right. Well, you said beforehand that beans are somewhat a religion in the UK.
Yeah.
So I guess the question is this blasphemy, or is it a beautiful kind of worship song?
Wow. I'm glad there's no visible chunks of like bean in there.
I think there might be.
Do you think there are?
I think.
Maybe it's inside.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Oh, we've got a bit of bean.
What is going on there?
Tangent, Josh.
The aftertaste. It is slightly savoury and sweet.
It's not strong. It's not strong flavour at all.
It's subtle. It's more subtle than I was
I
expecting.
feel like I got COVID again. You know, like it just it doesn't taste as much.
Oh, there's a frozen bit of a bean in there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like half a frozen bean with bean skin coming off of it. Oh.
Honestly, it's a disappointing start because if you gave that to me, I wouldn't know it's beans. Next up, Sunpat, which is
Crunchy peanut butter. The nation's best tasting peanut butter is apparently their slogan.
how the hell can you make a claim like that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Honestly,
There is a
how-
little asterisk at the end.
Okay, what's the asterisk? Where does it go?
I don't know.
Go.
It's just endless. Fairly famous UK peanut butter. I don't think you have this one in the States.
No.
Peanut butter ice cream. Surely this is going to be a win.
Okay.
Absolute fiend. It's kind of gross the way you do that. Can you?
Okay. There we go.
Do you have to? Okay. Oh, it's just dropping everywhere.
There we go. Right.
Peanut butter ice cream.
Holy crap.
That's good.
Why the hell don't we have peanut butter ice
Wow, that is really good. It's really peanutty, like almost like pistachio ice cream. It's like pistachio-y,
cream? It's delicious.
very creamy.
And you know what they could have done?
Little tiny chunks of nuts.
You know how some ice cream has jam swirled into it?
PB&J.
PB&J.
Wow.
You could have done that. Swirl some jam in
You
there.
still can.
I think that might be my favourite so far.
Easy winner.
I mean, like 100% would buy that. If you start selling that for maybe a quarter of the price,
Yeah.
I would buy that.
Yeah, literally. Literally.
I mean, that applies to almost all things. Really? Right, next up, pesto.
Mate, smell that.
Ooh.
You okay? That's a different reaction than I had.
It just smells like, as a parent of a young child who
Yeah.
loves pesto pasta and
Okay.
not much else, the cold waft
Yeah.
of pesto smell is something I'm familiar with every time I open the fridge.
I think what really puts me off is how creamy it looks and is.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Oh, no, I can't. It's the texture. It's the texture and that taste together.
I don't hate it.
No, you're mad.
I honestly don't hate it.
Oh no, that triggers something in me. That's difficult to get
The
down.
weird thing is, I completely sympathize with you. I can understand why you would hate that.
It's so creamy.
It's really weird.
It's so weird, man. Can't do
This
that.
is something
Definitely not.
I think I like, but I feel bad about liking.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, it's like a Michael Bay film. You know, Transformers 4, baby.
Do you want to taste that? Give it a taste. Go on, Luke.
Honestly, keep an open mind. Okay?
Yeah.
Keep an open mind.
It's the taste. In fairness, the taste. It just tastes like pesto.
Imagine it's a
texture.
fancy basil and herb gelato. Just imagine that.
Like a palate cleanser.
Yeah, like an amuse-bouche at like a Michelin-star restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of ways that would make it less bad. Yeah.
Don't think pesto. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Okay. Gelato. Josh and Gabby, they've taken you out to a really fancy restaurant. They're paying the bill. Is that?
Do you know what? The initial taste is crazy weird, but once you get used to the initial taste, you sort of go, oh yeah, I'd have another bite.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kenko instant coffee.
Okay, this is gonna be good. This is surely gonna be good.
Now, one of the people
Come
in
on.
the shop, they said that this was actually their favorite.
Oh, really?
It has that familiar instant coffee color.
Smells like instant coffee. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. That's good. That is good.
Hell yeah. That, oh my gosh, that is really good.
It tastes like coffee cake.
Yes, coffee cake, yeah. No, you're right. Or like the instant coffee you get in Korea.
Mix a coffee.
The thing about instant coffee is, if you have it with lots of milk and lots of sugar, it's great.
The base taste is very bitter, and so you combine that bitterness with a bit of sweetness, a little bit of creaminess. Works, and that
So they basically
really
just
works.
done that, thickened it up and frozen it. Hell yeah. On a really, really hot day,
That's delicious.
10 out of 10.
We need to get that back in the freezer because we need to save that.
Okay, next up, we have Branston's Piccalilli.
Dear Lord.
Now, Americans are watching this, Piccalilli.
It's a pickled, like mustardy.
Mustard, isn't it?
Yeah. Like an old English condiment that you have in like pubs.
But you would have it in a sandwich. You'd have it with cheese in a sandwich.
Yeah, or like on top of like a Scotch egg or an old sausage roll or something like that.
It's basically, the overwhelming flavor is sourness, right?
Yeah.
And so it's not something that one really longs for in an ice cream. You know, like if you're going through a breakup, you're sat in the bath. Do you want to eat a jar full of Piccalilli? Definitely not. Do you want a jar full of Piccalilli ice cream? Well, let's find out.
Oh, the smell is not the one.
I can't smell anything.
It smells
Have I got COVID?
awful.
Yeah, patient 0, COVID 24. Everyone's like, all right.
Oh. No. 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 Okay. What is that? Why is that so off-putting? Is it salad creamy? Mustardy? All of the above? It's oh man.
It is
Very hard to put your finger.
Mustard, Piccalilli is like mustard and gherkins, basically. That's what it's sort of.
Yeah, but it's like they've mixed in mayonnaise in there.
Yeah, there's mayonnaise. It's very mayonnaisey.
It's very mayonnaisey.
I really want you guys to try that. You should taste that. Taste it. Josh says you should give it a go. Go on.
I don't even want to smell it. I'm just going to go for it.
Go for it.
How much did you have?
Go for
I had
it.
about that much.
Yeah. Go for it, mate. Go for it. All in one. That's brave.
Oh, I'm not good.
It's not good.
I've just swallowed it.
Yeah, please, Josh, go.
Generally like intrigued.
You need to have a taste of that.
Oh,
Yeah.
The pesto is 10 times better.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
for
that
sure.
was bad. That's bad. That's the worst one.
This is the worst one yet.
Is it worse than the beans? Oh.
No, I think the beans is worse.
Maybe
I
the
think
beans
is
are
worse. All right.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so
Vinegar.
this logo, iconic. You'll see this in every fish and chip restaurant.
Yep.
All over the UK. We plaster our fish and chips in vinegar and salt.
In many ways, British cuisine, the overriding flavor is vinegar. We put vinegar on so many different things.
Vinegar ice cream.
I'm just starting to realize how much ice cream I've actually
Yeah,
eaten.
it's quite worrying.
All right.
Cheers, mate.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, my mouth is salivating so much. It's like a saliva freaking trigger.
Wait. Okay,
What?
Josh, can we do a thought experiment here? Don't think of it like vinegar. Think of it like sour raspberry.
It's fruity, right? Why is
Sour-
it fruity?
This is sour raspberry ice cream. That's what it is.
No, it's vinegary. It's definitely vinegary.
Oh, yes.
It's like if you made a raspberry wine and then it went off like really
But
vinegary.
if you went, yeah, it is. It does have a vinegar. It
It's
does
very
have,
vinegary, but it's fruity as well. Like it's got a fruity hint to it.
It goes raspberry, vinegar. It's not the worst.
No,
I
it's not.
I wouldn't.
It's
I
not.
wouldn't get it.
There's something about it that makes you want to keep going back.
Yeah.
Have a little extra taste.
Yeah.
But it is, I'd say that's the most shocking initial flavor.
Yeah.
I feel like my taste buds are betraying me now. I don't even know what's good anymore.
Next up,
Okay.
soy sauce.
All right, now this is
Sorry.
this is like on par. Okay, wow. So the ice cream coming up.
Yeah.
This is on par with like vinegar for how strong of a flavor it is.
Yeah. What is it soybean? It's fermented soybean. That's what soy sauce is, right?
I don't know.
There's
Is it fermented?
there's no fish in it. That's fish
I think
sauce.
so, yeah. It's
Yeah.
just very salty. Oh, this one is melted. This one is
all right.
melted. Okay.
Okay. Let's do it.
Soy sauce ice cream. Whoa.
I don't want to swallow that.
This is like playing a game with your brain. It like triggers all of these different tastes that you've tasted before in different settings, but do not belong together. Okay, that's saltier than the salt one. That's saltier than the salt flavored ice cream.
I hate it.
You know, it's like when you drop something in your pot of soy sauce and you're like, ah, crap, and then you
It's
eat it.
me every time. I think that's why
pure soy
it
sauce.
really it offends my sensitivities because that tastes like every piece of sashimi I think I've ever eaten.
Okay. I actually quite like that. I quite like it. Once you get over the hurdle of like,
Your face like,
I do. But it is like it's like a game with your brain where you've got to try and persuade yourself that what you're eating is just a flavor of ice cream. Once you get over the saltiness and the sweetness, I think works quite nicely together. I could never eat a whole tub of it though.
Oh, weird. It's in like a weird salted caramel.
Yeah.
Like that sort
really
of vibe,
salty.
but then doesn't get sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not very sweet.
It's like got all the initial bit of
Mostly just
saltiness and then
salt.
doesn't get sweet. You're like,
Yeah, it's a good comparison.
Yeah.
All right, next up, I'm excited about this. Marmalade.
Marmalade, okay.
Marmalade
Okay, on board.
just reminds me of my granny's house growing up.
Marmalade on toast.
Yeah.
Classic. Lovely. Lovely. Wow.
Wow. Wow. It's really got that orange
It
rind.
literally tastes exactly like a nice fancy or like a homemade marmalade, you know?
Paddington would be proud.
Oh, Paddington Bear would go mental for that. Impressive how well they've replicated not only like the rough flavors, but it's like it's almost like they're replicating the textural like mouthfeel experience of eating each thing.
Yeah.
This tastes like you got
Jelly, like a jelly jam.
Yeah, like a marmalade. You got, but you're right with the slight bitterness of the orange rind and everything. It feels so authentic and real. Impressive.
What's your favorite, Josh? For me, Sunpat.
Oh, the peanut butter one was so good.
Marmalade, actually.
Marmalade was good.
I really liked.
Marmalade was good.
Kenko.
Yeah, the
Instant
coffee.
coffee.
Bring out a soy sauce one. Come on, bring out a soy sauce one.
Soy sauce.
Yeah. This one, I would say, is maybe the most fun. Soy
Yeah?
sauce was the most fun because it was like shocking. What the heck's going on? The bean one, I'd stay far away.
Oh,
Do not
absolute
go near
abomination.
the bean one. Well, there you go. Those were Britain's weirdest ice cream flavors.
Thank you, Anya Hindmarch. Or really, you should be thanking us because we are propping your business up.
Yeah, there was a lot of money. There was a lot of money that we spent on these ice creams.
Enjoy the Malibu beach house that we have paid for. Today we are going to be looking at British food memes.
All right. Wait, can I predict one? Bottle of water. Is that the first one?
Cup of tea, fish and chips. That's all they think we have.
First up,
Those peas look like if someone melted the green soldiers from Toy Story.
Why are they so green? Those aren't peas. We don't eat that. Do we eat that? It's chips. It's a battered sausage. Whoever told me to come to London owes me an apology. I'm sad to admit I've done this. I've had this in my life. That sausage looks like it's been sitting there for days. Sorry.
There's your apology.
That's a sausage.
That is not.
I don't know what that is, but that's
Why
a
is it so
fossil.
white?
Whoever cooked this meal is disappointed.
No, they've messed up the presentation. It's not supposed to look like that.
Presentation. There's no
Yeah,
egg.
no.
There's no hash brown. There's no nothing.
I've been eating food in England for 3 days, and I finally understand why Gordon Ramsay is mad with them. Fair enough. It is true, yeah. Fair enough.
Use a spice they conquered for, mate Taro.
Fair play. I'm not mad at it. It's not true, but I'm not mad at it. I mean, it is a bit
All right, guys, so I get a lot of questions on how we make tea in America, so I wanted to show you how.
Oh wait, no. Don't they like boil it? Yeah, I knew it. They boil it.
No.
So this is actually how Americans make tea.
We pour our boiling water in.
It's not
We
that.
use 2 tea bags. Let them soak for about 15 minutes. So I wanted to show you how.
This is gonna be bad already.
This is how
So we fill our pot with water.
This is how they do it.
We boil our water.
Wrong already.
Our boiling water. So we fill our pot with water. Then we boil our water. We pour our boiling water in. We use 2 tea bags. Let them soak for about 15 minutes. And pour that sugar in. And pour that sugar in. Pour that sugar in.
What?
Give it a little stir.
Her teeth are gonna fall out.
And pour that sugar in.
Oh my lord. No wonder they hate our food. Look what they're putting in there.
oh my
That is an unholy amount of sugar. You take one sip of that, you're passing out.
Then fill the rest with water.
What a waste of
And
time.
we put it in the fridge.
The fridge.
And that's how we make tea.
You're making it wrong. The Americans just like diabetes.
Wait, so they put tea in the fridge.
Get her arrested, get her arrested. No, get her arrested.
I don't even know what to say. That is out, that's just ridiculous.
That's not real, is it?
It's real. That one's actually real.
They actually drink that.
Did you see how much sugar she put in there?
That's sweetened iced tea.
What? That's actually diabolical.
The water to sugar to tea bag ratio is horrible.
Nah, you're horrible.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Genuinely horrible. I'm reporting your account. I see it. I'm reporting it. What can I get him? What can I get him?
What, for offensive content?
Genuinely.
Everything.
Hate speech. That's personal, man.
Genuinely hate speech. That's horrible.
Okay.
That's gonna start another war. That's gonna be the last thing.
That's it. Wow. Okay. I think you're sufficiently triggered.
Yeah, we are. When British Chinese food comes up on my FYP.
That's not the British.
What is that?
No.
That's not even bad. That actually looks brilliant.
No.
What's going on in there? What's going on in that plate?
Okay, so there's noodles at the bottom of it. That's about 25% of the fun.
Yeah, okay.
Then there's chips on top.
Yeah.
And including
chips on Chinese.
Pork.
So you've got 3 different meals in one. Chicken and chips, curry and Chinese.
That's actually really true. Like, that is what British Chinese food is. I remember like going to an actual Chinese restaurant.
Yeah.
And being like, what is this?
This is completely different.
It's not what I'm used to. Where's all the yellow stuff?
Best kind in the world. That is true.
British tapas. British tapas. It is British tapas.
To be fair, that's great.
British tapas?
No. That's amazing.
So when you look at that, would you be happy if you went to a British tapas night?
Yeah, I'd be pretty happy. I mean, you've got everything you need.
I'll do this if I'm hosting the party to save money.
That's it. That's it.
That's what I'd do.
Because that's the method, isn't it?
Yeah.
Americans, I have a question.
Question for
Would
you,
you guys do this in America? Put
That looks
chips,
banging.
Fries in a sandwich and make a chip butty, because this is such a staple thing.
A chip butter.
Do you guys do this?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. At a chippy?
Yeah, sounds nice, but mostly just fish and chips.
Yeah.
But if a chip butty was on offer?
Yeah.
No, it's good, it's good.
Chip butty is the longest thing in the world. It's so good.
Lengest. The longest
Wow.
thing. Okay.
I don't think that'd work with American fries because they normally like to have them a bit
Yeah.
more thin. Yeah.
Get the thick
Yeah.
Chip, like chippy chips.
Chip butty is amazing. Okay, stop with the chip butty. It's great.
Cucumber sandwiches, they're just.
Yeah, okay,
That
fine.
was like primary school top tier.
Yeah.
Cucumber sandwich.
For like your packed lunch.
That's actually quite true.
Hey, what is that in the top left?
What is that? That's just a bread.
No, pause.
What was that?
A piece.
That's not real. No one here has
had that.
No, it's wet bread in the middle, isn't it?
You say that like that's an explanation.
Yeah, but I'm saying it is.
Toast sandwich.
A piece of toast sandwiched between 2 pieces of bread. No.
That is an old English
That isn't true.
That's an old English
That isn't
recipe.
true. But Chris sandwich, 100%, and everyone does that.
This is a very famous clip from a UK show called Come Dine With Me.
Oh.
That's nasty, bro.
That guy's disgusting.
On big TV.
Oh, how can you post that on the internet? How can you make that video?
The camera's right at his face.
Oh.
For Americans that don't understand, he's making food for other people as well.
That's insane.
I felt a shiver go down my spine. That was nasty.
Oh, not more chips. My mouth's already
I've seen
dry.
that. What is that?
That looks like snot.
What is that?
That's like chickpeas. That's like fingernails.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Okay, that does look, man. That looks good. That just looks good.
Wait, that looks good.
No, sorry. It doesn't look good, but because I've had it before, I can imagine how that tastes.
I think.
And it just tastes good.
Your mouth is watering. You're just
It's good. You know, it's good. You got the pastry. It's like, it's soft. It's nice. You got the meat inside. It's very flavorful, very rich. Then you got the chips to just balance it out, and then you got some onions, because why not?
Like, don't knock it until you try it.
Please, Americans, right after making jokes on British people,
Yes, it's
eating
true.
beans on toast,
It's
time
so
for
true.
cheese.
What do you mean?
It's just like, why do you have individually packaged cheese slices?
To make sure that, you know, the landfill gets filled up.
Like, the packaging looks...
That is awful too. I would eat it though.
Oh yeah, I've seen this. So
Melted
many
cheese and baked beans, and they line up for hours. For it.
Yeah.
That looks like the first thing a dog would make. Tea after turning into a human. You see when
you
the
don't
chips with the curry sauce and the mashed. Yeah, I didn't like that. But this is class.
good though.
This is amazing.
The potato,
This is
makes up for it.
amazing.
How is that less sloppy though? That's just as sloppy.
It's not.
Beans
but
and peas. You can't, beans can be sloppy. Peas can't.
But it is really nice.
Yeah, that jack potato looks banging, I'll be honest.
Today we're gonna try Greg's, since all of you guys are Greg recommended.
Love Greg's, man.
You guys love Greg's?
Yeah, love Greg's.
I had so many comments about a sausage roll.
You better not diss it.
No, he's gonna say it's good. Look at him.
We don't know
The
yet.
sausage roll looks so small in his massive hands.
I give this one an 8.5 out of 10, maybe. Okay, that's really damn good.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go.
Good on you. So there's no Greg's in America?
No.
I got a cup of curry sauce. I wanted to try it.
What? I've never got curry sauce from Greg's ever.
I didn't even know you can get curry sauce from Greg's.
Me neither.
I don't think you can.
No.
Out of 10 for the sausage roll.
Wow.
It's just a sausage roll.
Maybe he's overdoing it a little bit.
9.5.
It is really good. I literally had one like yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah?
That's unjust what you just said. The favourite thing he's ever had in the UK.
No,
so
that's
he's
a bit
clearly never
disrespectful.
tried Yum Yums from Greg's.
Oh, wow.
He's never tried original chicken shop chicken.
Okay.
Never had Chinese food.
Okay, we're talking about British food
If it's
here.
in the UK, then it kind of counts.
British people be like, can I get a tuna sandwich?
That's literally how you're meant
That's
to
how you
say
say
it.
it.
How else do you say it?
Tuna.
Tuna.
Yeah, but no one pronounces it like that.
Tuna. Not everyone talks like that, okay?
But you do.
British people and their ability to turn every noun into an insult, prefacing it with the word absolute is phenomenon.
Oh, that
Absolute melon.
That is great. That is exactly right.
You're an absolute mug, mate.
Yeah, you're an absolute sausage. You can put anything. You can put anything.
You can. Absolute bookend.
In England, you don't say, I'm going now. You slap your knees and say, right, which means I should have left 2 hours ago, but was too polite to interrupt you. That is true.
Right. Yeah. All right, well, that's a good one to end on. Any last thoughts?
Half of these allegations are wrong.
Not
Allegations?
Don't knock it till you try it. Come here, and then you'll really see what it's like.
What a day.
What a day.
What a day.
Today we're on a quest to find the best pastry in London.
All quests begin traditionally with some kind of childhood trauma that you're looking to resolve. First up is aroma. I mean, for childhood trauma, therapy's good, so might as well start with some aromatherapy.
Okay. You're an idiot. Oh, baby, look at this.
Apparently, the most popular item on the menu here is a honey butter toast.
Which the doorstop.
It looks like a doorstop.
It does.
Looks like a bookend.
The thing is, this isn't really what comes to mind when I think of a baker's. Like, this is fancy. I'm definitely getting the aroma in here.
Right, yes. I think I know what we want.
Oh, you know what we want,
Yeah.
do you?
I think
okay,
we do,
this
yeah.
is how our relationship
Basically one of everything.
Now, we are going to multiple bakeries, right, Josh?
Yeah, it's okay. What I was thinking is we can do one bite pastry review.
Oh,
Yeah?
like Barstool Sports.
With pizza, yeah. Any leftovers, you just take back to the office, the team can finish
Yeah.
them off.
Holy
moly. This is a lot of pastry. We're finding the best pastry in London. One bite pastry review. I think we've got to start with the plain croissant.
Is it a croissant or a croissant? Because it's anglicized, it would surely be a croissant.
I tell you what, it's not. It's not a croissant. Okay? I'm sorry, America. But it's not a croissant. A little flake fell off and it was very crispy.
Okay, that's your
It was
one bite,
very
mate.
crispy.
That's your one bite.
No. Oh, I immediately regret that.
So, are you going to do the Cedric Grolet thing? Because it feels like kind of blasphemy to even utter his name.
Well, if you don't know who that is,
He's the Leonardo DiCaprio of
you're an
baking.
idiot. Said someone on TikTok. What he does is like rips off a little bit of the end and then dips it in his coffee. And you know what? Gabby does this, and she calls that middle bit the crab meat of the croissant. I mean, I don't know, maybe that's a French thing. I don't know if that's a her
Oh,
thing.
it does kind of look like crab meat.
Right?
Do you know my daughter calls it the cheese? I don't know why. but she calls it the cheese.
The croissant cheese.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to be a 2-bite review. Because we need to dip for one, and then we need the crunch test on the second.
All in one.
All in one? You're mad.
Wow. Is it good?
Hell yeah. Oh my god.
You went straight back for a second
really
mouthful.
want to have a second bite.
I think when you're doing the one bite reviews, just taking an enormous bite that's the equivalent of 3 normal bites kind of defeats the purpose. Also, not very practical.
The word that comes to mind is delicate. Okay?
Yeah.
That isn't like Olbus oil when you've got a cold, kind of aromatherapy. It's subtle, it's delicate, it's light. I think it's the perfect croissant.
Okay.
Honestly,
Okay. It's our
I know
first
that
spot.
it's you that typically say it's the best you've ever had. I don't know how you can improve on that.
Chocolate almond. Now I am a big almond croissant fan. I also love a chocolate croissant.
For me, even a chocolate croissant on its own there's too much going on. Just imagine how I feel right now.
Okay. I'm gonna go in first.
Go for it, go
okay.
for it. Now, Josh is a huge almond croissant fiend. It sounded quite dry.
No. Very crunchy on the outside, but the inside. Oh my gosh, I've just got the full combination of the almond paste and the chocolate, ever so slightly melted. I asked the guy who works here what his favourite pastry was. He said it was this one. I can see why. That's incredible.
It's like an assault course for the taste buds. My taste buds are doing somersaults right now.
Okay. This is how we're going to tell. This is how we're going to figure out our ratings.
How much we want it.
How much do you want? Out of 10, how much do you want a second?
A percentage. A percentage.
Okay. How much do you want a second bite?
Bizarrely, I want a bite of that more than I want the
Second bite?
croissant.
That, I want a second bite of that so bad right now.
I'm probably hovering at like a 60-70%. All right, let's work out this rating system, right?
Okay.
Naught is I actively don't want another bite. Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
100 is like hold me back. Like hold me back.
Hold me
it's
back.
like Jake Paul at the press conference with Mike Tyson, but Mike Tyson is a croissant. Right. I would say that
Yeah.
it's probably a 40, right? I'm 40. So I'm getting up there. This
40.
Probably 45.
I was at least a 60 on that. I know we've really dealt this, but I feel like a 40 is going to sound like a 4 out of 10.
It's not though. It's not.
No.
40's quite high, I'd say.
Can we make it so that it somehow correlates to an out of 10 star system?
All right, fine. I'm a 70, or maybe an 80. Before we shot this episode, Luke was like, this is great, but can you guys just make sure that your rating system isn't really confusing?
It's really usually done.
I think we've created the most confusing rating system we've ever.
Let's just rate it out of 10. The thing in the back of your mind when you're making the rating should be, how much do I want a second bite?
Okay.
Chocolate almond croissant, what was your rating?
Croissant's going to be a 6, and almond croissant 6.5.
Okay.
That's press
Okay,
on.
their most famous pastry.
The doorstop.
In Korea, when we would have these back in the day, or something that looked similar to this, there'd be like a dollop of ice cream, sometimes like drenched in syrup. Do you want a fork, or are you just gonna bare hand that bad boy?
Yeah.
Look at that. Okay, so it's got crispy caramel on the top, sort of looks soft in the middle. This one's hot. It's fresh out the oven. It's got an unfair advantage. It's basically on performance-enhancing drugs. All right. Cheers.
Oh, wow. Wow. Josh, hold me back.
No. Okay. No.
It's so
Very fluffy in the middle.
It is a lot simpler than a croissant. Like a croissant is laminated, it's got those layers. This, it's just bread.
Well, it's not though, is it?
Covered in honey.
It's disguised as just bread. But it's not just bread. One bite, Ollie.
Okay.
One bite. You would never have that by yourself.
I would.
You'd eat that whole thing.
100%.
You are mad. One bite was heavenly. That's all I want. I'm actually.
Oh, so this is a naught. This is a 0% for you.
Not naught.
Well, this is what we said. If you didn't want to have another bite, it's naught.
No.
For me, it's 100. Like you literally have had to hold me back.
0 to 1. That's true. That's true. Okay. Wow. It turns out people's preferences in food is quite a subjective thing.
No, we are providing objective. We have value. All right, 100 from me and a naught from you.
A naught from me. Wow. So we average score is a 50. It's a 5 out of 10.
Wow. Okay. Last up.
Now this, you know me and egg tarts. I absolutely love an egg tart. Now, this looks less like a Portuguese egg tart and more like a old school Chinese egg tart.
Yeah.
Like some of the ones we had in Macau. Very eggy looking.
I think this is going to be amazing.
That is good. Okay. That's really good. Not the first thing you think of when you think of a British bakery, pastry. That is incredible. Wow, oh my gosh, that's a 10 out of 10.
That is 10 out
nearly
of 10.
impossible to not take another bite. Well, hold me back.
Yeah.
Hold me the hell back because...
No. We need Dana White to step in.
Yeah.
Separate you and the egg tart.
I don't think he's a ref. Is he a referee?
He's always there. He's always in the mix. You know?
Might be my favourite thing we've had here.
I only took one bite.
You took a
I've
big-ass
learned
bite.
over the course of this video that I can just take larger bites.
You can just take an enormous bite, yeah. That has been our own bakery. Very, very strong, very strong. I'd say, for me, egg tart and the almond chocolate croissant. The plain croissant, very, very good. It feels like if you're going to come all the way here, though, you should try something a little bit different, a little bit more unique. That's set a control.
It has.
We've got a few more bakeries to visit. The question is now, can it get better?
All right. On to the next one.
Oh, okay.
Round 2 of the quest.
Next spot.
I can feel my trauma receding.
We have. It's called Popham's Bakery. I've never been to this one. I've heard very good things.
Where do you hear this stuff?
Got my sources.
Is there a map somewhere for the quest?
Can I say, one of the best things about filming a pastries episode is we just get to come to loads of different bakeries.
The smell.
The smell.
The smell. You know, honestly,
favourite
I walked
smells.
past a bakery this morning, definitely not the best bakery in London, probably not even in the top 1,000. Saw a croissant, nearly bought it just because of the smell.
You're absolute mad lad. Hello.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. I think we're just going to have to do one of everything, please. And a plain croissant as well. Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, baby.
I mean, this is the Princess Leia, isn't it?
That's what it should be called.
We'll have another. Oh, that actually.
Gosh, these all look incredible.
I feel like I'm looking at a
that's hot.
TikTok right now.
Okay,
All right, are we going to do our thing? I want the cheese in the middle.
The crab meat. Ooh, gosh. Ooh, this one, it feels more buttery.
It's heavier.
Cheers.
Like a painting. Just a little bit.
Wow. Oh my god.
There's few things better than a croissant.
A plain croissant.
Or a croissant first thing in the morning. A bit denser than the last
More
one.
dense?
I would say the one at Rome, I could have had 3 or 4.
Wow.
This?
Yeah, one.
Definitely only 1. All right. Oh, crap. I had 2 bites.
Oh, I had so many bites.
That says it all.
Wow.
Says it all.
Luke's called us out. Oh, no.
This is the point in the quest where we get carried away and the quest becomes about something bigger than ourselves. All right, let's go.
Okay, I really want to try the ham and cheese with bechamel. Well, there's sauce in the middle of this.
Oh, what?
Did you hear how crispy that is? Oh,
It's like a kind of volcanic layer on the top, you know?
is that like melted cheese on the top? Pull. Yeah. Oh.
I think I've done better there.
Look at that.
I'm going to go for this, but I think it's going to go everywhere.
One bite review.
One bite.
Ready? This is difficult. Okay. Oh wow.
Is that good?
Oh man. Oh Luke, you are gonna love that.
That's a proper hold me back. That is a proper hold me back.
That is good. Stop. Give Luke a taste of that because that is so. He's got that. That's the biggest bite I think I've ever seen him take.
This is what we should have done.
He's like one bite. I'm going in.
Wow.
Thing is, okay, so you know sometimes you get bechamel sauce in a ham and cheese croissant and it oozes out and it's a bit much, it's a bit overpowering.
No, I'm not familiar with the bechamel life.
Cheese croissant at Gales.
Sorry, I'm on a side quest that involves, it's more cheddar orientated. Cheddar and cream cheese.
Okay. That's like my go-to croissant from Pret. Like I'll get a cheese and ham.
Yeah.
And I don't think I can ever go back to that.
You can't go back to Pret.
Never. But this isn't anywhere near where I live or work. So.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, Pret, there's a time and a place.
You'll just have to quit.
The habit is gone.
There's a time and a place.
You're going to join Saponara Pizzeria. Yeah. They've got a new manager under new management. He's like, has he cooked pizzas before? No, he's a video editor. But he wanted to be close to Pophams. Okay.
Okay, that is damn good. That's a 10 out of 10.
All right, next up.
I think this one's going to be even better.
Okay.
Look at that.
It looks magical in the way that photos from James Webb Space Telescope look magical.
It's like a black hole of a pastry.
Well, I was thinking more like Horsehead Nebula, Milky Way. Black holes kind of terrifying.
True. They
both on a physical and existential level.
All right, you want that M bit?
I want this M bit.
Go for it. Oh wow, you're just going just for that.
Okay.
Look.
I learned from Luke. Learned from the best. I reckon I can one bite this.
Oh, easy, mate. That easy.
You can one bite that?
No.
All right, let's do it.
This is warm.
You're right. That is better. It's smoked bacon with maple syrup.
But the pastry is so delicate. Do you know what I mean? Like the pastry on that was good. It was like a good pain au chocolat. This though, can you see the thousands of layers that it's got? It's probably hundreds, more than thousands, but there's something so much more delicate to that pastry, and yet the bacon and the maple together, it works so well. That is outstanding.
I had a second bite.
Crap. You cheeky son of a gun.
I think that means
I am trying so hard here to hold myself back.
Does that mean I can't?
Dag nabbit.
Does that mean I can't rate it?
You fail the quest.
Fail the quest?
Yeah.
We're only like...
It's more like snakes and ladders. You just hit a ladder.
Okay.
Okay, back to the beginning. Start again.
Okay.
Go on, Luke.
He's literally tried to shove as much of it in his face as he physically could. He knows he's going to like it. Do you see what I mean about like the delicate pastry? It's so light. You would keep that.
Why are you giving it back? You're not doing the one bite review.
I could have the cheese and ham one every day. This feels like a treat one.
Ooh.
Like someone might buy it for your birthday or like, hey,
okay,
here's a little treat for you.
So I would say yes, but that it's still better. It's like,
yeah, it is better.
I can have cheese on toast every day, right?
Yeah.
Don't have steak every day, but steak is better than cheese on toast, right?
Because we're on the same page. We're on the same page. Agree to agree. We're on the same page. You've got your eye on this.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You really want this.
You're my only hope.
Okay. Honey and smoked salt. I didn't know you could smoke salt.
I mean, salt's like a crystal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, like you go to restaurants.
I suppose meth is a crystal, and you can smoke meth.
Oh dear Lord.
Or like rosemary salt. And you went crystal meth.
I mean, I haven't smoked meth.
Well, yeah, okay, let's deal with this childhood trauma.
Okay.
And have a honey and smoked salt bun. Oh, I've just seen the layer again.
Look at this.
Layers of pastry on the side. You wouldn't even notice that. Go for it, you go first. Oh, wow.
Okay. It's more subtle. Definitely more subtle. It's less of a strong flavour.
It is smoky.
Very buttery.
A little bit smoky, very buttery.
Thing is, I'd be worried I get addicted to this.
Shut up. You are an idiot. You are an idiot. This is going to be a long video. This is the epitome of like sweet and salty. It is a pastry that's stripped down to its most basic flavours. You just got a honey glaze. Stop! Put that down.
I just remembered. I was like, why are you holding it? I want to have a bite.
Another bite.
If your primary need when you wake up is coffee,
yeah,
I think this would go well with that. Because in a way, these others, there's so much flavour, they're competing.
You'd have them by itself.
Which one was your favourite then from this place?
I actually really liked the honey and smoked sea salt, and I loved the savoury ones, the bacon and maple, but also that ham and cheese croissant. I mean, we've destroyed them, but wow.
I would definitely pop in again.
Pop to Pophams.
Pop to Pophams.
Very good. On to the next bakery, shall we?
Let's do it.
Fortitude, here we come.
The quest continues.
All right. The next spot on our list of the top bakeries in London is Fortitude Bakehouse.
But before we get to Fortitude, I have something to show you.
Okay.
It is the newest release of Ain't Nord Mountain High Enough, my compilation of NordVPN songs. We currently have 8 songs, and look, Josh, I know what you're thinking. This is another incredible gift that I've got for you, but you'd be wrong. This is not a gift for you, Josh.
Okay.
This is a gift for the CEO of NordVPN, who is a fan of the channel and specifically requested a vinyl copy of all of our songs.
What?
As you guys know at home, NordVPN is the easiest and most convenient way to keep your data safe online. You can use NordVPN on up to 10 devices on a single account, and if you sign up using the code JOLLY, you get 4 months extra free when you sign up to the 2-year plan. Easiest way to support the channel is to sign up and keep your data safe online. Let's eat some pastries. Oh, no, I'm not going to do
that. Flipping heck. Let's have some more pastries.
Let's do it. This is the point in the quest, Josh, that requires fortitude. We
very
have
good.
eaten a lot.
We have.
Often on quests, you have to ration food, but on this, we have to ration our intake, because otherwise we won't be able to continue walking on the quest. We'll have to lie down and take a nap, and that is a huge mistake on quests. You see Lord of the Rings? Every time they sleep, something bad happens.
There's a long queue here. When we arrived, there's been a queue here for like the last 30 minutes.
Yep.
Popular spot, everything's baked on site.
Yeah.
And this is what they're most famous for.
Wow.
Which is the Fortitude take on a baguette.
Oh, from New Orleans?
The thing we had in New Orleans.
Wow.
Looks very different, I gotta say. This is full of cream.
It's like a pastry Pac-Man.
But yeah, I mean, a Pac-Man who has caught the ghost.
Yeah.
He's very full. They change the specific flavors of these that they do daily. This one is a honey cream and apricot jam baguette.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we've already established if you increase the ingredient count or the flavor count to pastries, generally I like it less. Like, I think I would have been fine with an apricot baguette.
Yeah,
or a cream baguette.
Just a
baguette.
All right, let's do this.
Excellent fortitude, I'd say.
Oh, wow. Wow. That, I immediately want to go back for another bite. That is a good baguette. Oh, what? What's wrong? You just got hit in the apricot jam. I really like that.
It was going so well, and then
too much flavour came and just slapped you in the taste buds.
Look, I don't want apricot getting off my business there. It was fine with just the cream.
Hint of citrus. I really like it.
Too much. You know
Super
what?
fluffy.
I don't want
delicious.
another bite. I don't.
You are mad.
I don't want another bite.
Are you serious? We're taking a break from the cream
What is this?
to have a brief savoury respite.
Ooh.
Ham and cheese pan Suisse.
Wow. It looks like a kind of savoury Twinkie.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a savoury pan Suisse is what it is.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normally there's like chocolate in there.
This demands a lady in the front. Come on.
Okay.
Now, we've just come from Pophams.
Yes.
We said that it was the best ham and cheese croissant we'd ever had.
It was.
This is definitely in that wheelhouse,
Yeah.
but it's going up against stiff competition. Come on.
Okay, this is. Can you just not give me such intense eye contact? Because
I can't help it.
Okay.
Your eyes just suck me in.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
It's like a pizza pastry.
I was about to say it's a bit pizzery. The aftertaste is
just like a
pizzery.
pizza.
Oh, in a good way.
That's a lunch pastry, not a breakfast pastry.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Yeah. Luke, you're gonna be a.
You're gonna love that. You're gonna love that.
But it is. You're right. It's pizzery.
Pizzery.
Bit of tomato, bit of oregano. Is it on top?
That is as well. I
is.
think that's better.
Wow, you like that more?
I really like the added pizzery.
You're right though. That's for lunch.
Yeah.
I'd want that. For breakfast or brunch, I'd go for the croissant
I
stuff.
personally think the other one just about tips it.
Okay, next up. That is weighty.
There must be something
There's
in there.
something in there. It's weighty.
Oh my gosh. Now this is a morning bun, right?
Morning bun.
All right.
It looks very brioche-y.
It does.
Give it a bite. One bite review. What is that? Is that jam?
And custard.
Jam and custard.
Is it raspberries? Is that actually a raspberry?
Yeah, there's raspberries.
There's a whole raspberry. I'm going to
say-
need a big bite for one bite.
It's very, very good. I'm not sure I'd have it in the morning again though. You know?
It's a morning bun.
I know, I mean, they've just named it wrong. My taste buds they're not morning people.
No.
Yeah.
They're night out.
Yeah.
I really, really like that.
That would be great without the filling. As like a bun. My morning taste buds, they can handle that. They could definitely handle that.
You just want a brioche roll.
About you than it is the
Yeah, I know, and I don't know whether I want people to know these things.
It's too late now. You just want a brioche roll. You want a plain brioche roll for breakfast.
Yeah, maybe I do. Maybe I do.
Next up, hand pie. I believe it's more pastry version of an apple pie.
Okay.
You see? You see the layers of pastry going on?
I'm starting
apple
to
in
think,
the middle.
and maybe I just need a good category to slot it into because I'm looking forward to this now.
Okay. Think like luxury McDonald's apple pie. What is that? There's something else going on in there. What is that? Okay, I need to taste. I need to taste.
We have arrived. That's the best McDonald's apple pie you've ever had. It really is.
Wow.
Call the ambulance.
I'm in trouble because this is that good. That's not even really fair on this guy to compare him to McDonald's because I know what you're saying. But hey, one bite review. He didn't even hold himself back.
No self-restraint.
So this is an 11 out of 10. It broke the scale for me. Creamy boy.
Okay. Yeah. Oh wow.
I feel wow.
All right.
The cream is all over me.
The parent in me wants to say, pick that up.
I would never have gone back for a second bite, but because you had a second bite on the ham pie,
Don't
I felt
try
compelled.
and blame me.
No, I'm not trying. I am
don't
blaming you.
blame me.
We got one last spot.
What's the end of the quest?
Probably a lot of diarrhea. Our final stop on this quest is Layla. All right, Ollie.
Okay.
I got a selection.
You may have overordered.
I got a selection.
Oh my gosh.
I wasn't going to order this much, but then they kept recommending things and saying, oh, that's really good. What am I going to do?
Now we enter the quest's final act.
Indeed.
Things are looking bleak.
Act 4.
It's raining, it's dark.
It is a bit miserable,
You
isn't
dropped,
it, weather-wise?
you dropped the last pastry on the floor.
Okay, you don't have to bring that up.
We are at rock bottom right now.
Rock bottom? We've just eaten 3 incredible bakeries worth of pastry. I mean, I do feel quite sick.
I've dropped a rock out of my bottom.
Oh, Lord.
Honestly, I don't know whether you've been thinking about this, guys, but do not eat the amount of butter and sugar that we have eaten in the last 24 hours.
Wait, before you take a sip, let's do a dip.
Okay.
Wow. No matter how many bakeries we go to, that first bite of the first croissant is always just fantastic.
It's just the best way to wake up in the morning, isn't it?
So good.
It's like when they first invented croissant, they must have been like, mornings are better now.
First croissant, thoughts?
It's close to hold me back territory.
Yeah.
But I would say, man, Rome just really blew me out of the water with the croissant. Rome was a polite handshake. That's a hug that goes on slightly too long.
Okay. What do you mean too long?
Right. Now we're getting on to the showstoppers.
The showstoppers, the big boys.
The show-offs.
Look at this, yeah. Should we start with the stoppiest of all the shows?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense. Yogurt yuzu bow tie. Look at that. It's quite a big bow tie.
Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of like a clown bow tie, isn't it?
It's very impressive.
I'm nervous about this.
What do you mean?
Yogurt yuzu. Just yogurt or just yuzu?
I think it's going to be great. Come on, look. Yeah, I'm bold enough. I'm even going to suggest. Yeah. No, that's nice. Quite different than like the creamy stuff at Fortitude, which was like cream.
All right. There's a lot going on. It tastes like a lemon tart inside a croissant to me.
like a lemon flan. I actually like it.
Yeah?
I wouldn't have it for breakfast.
That's a must try. That's fascinating. It's unique. It's unique and it tastes very good. Here, look, try it. You can bite straight down the middle of the bow. It's light.
I was looking at that. That's going to be really heavy.
Yeah, no, it's super light.
Bite down the middle.
Yeah, go for it. Bam. Gotten involved. Well played. Well, you got a lot of the yuzu cream, the yogurt.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Like a really good version of that deep fried stuff we had in Texas.
What, like deep fried ice cream?
The deep fried cheesecake.
Oh, the deep fried lemon, the deep fried key lime pie. Yeah, a little bit, but like,
you've ruined it. You've absolutely ruined it. The main reason I know that this place is good, pigeons.
What are you talking about?
Have you noticed that every bakery we've been to, there has been
pigeons going mental everywhere.
Pigeons.
I don't think they're that picky.
If I was a pigeon, I would look out the best bakery in town, set up camp in a tree up there.
They've got their own channel.
London pigeons.
Pigeons best.
Like
pigeons try the best bakery. in London.
Seriously. Honestly though, walk past a Greg's, are there a bunch of pigeons queuing outside?
Well, they definitely don't queue, I can tell you that for sure.
All right, let's start out.
What? I mean, we cannot communicate on camera how light these pastries are.
Can I lift it with one finger?
Easy with your. The problem is balance. Oh, okay, this is going to take forever.
If I had my eyes closed, Josh, and someone put that on my head, I don't think I'd notice.
You're an idiot.
In fact, if I shut my eyes,
no,
see if you can put it on my head without me noticing.
No, it's too sticky. I don't want your hairs on that pastry.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Okay, well, I'm taking a bite of it first.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wow, the bottom is especially sticky. Are you sure you want to
upside down?
Say when.
It's really nice. Say when.
I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I felt it straight away. Turns out I got a very sensitive top of head.
You're an idiot. It's very light. Absolutely delirious. That is one of my favourites so far.
What is that?
Cardamom and something. I think it's got a little bit of citrus to it as well. I really want to say I must have said that about 20 times this episode. Luke, you need to try that. You see what I mean about how light it is as well?
I want more though. Like as in.
What do you mean?
It's too light. I feel like I'm being shortchanged.
It's delicate. It's delicate.
I reckon a pigeon could carry that in flight, right? They know their audience. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is not light.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Heavy. Go on. Perfect sausage roll. Let's see. Wow. Really gone for it on that one. Okay, now I have to try it. The pastry is way more flaky than you'd normally get on a sausage roll.
I didn't realise how much I really just wanted some protein after like 15,000 calories of carbs and sugar and butter.
That is damn good. Honestly, that's the best sausage roll I've had.
No.
It is. It is. No. You can't have a second bite.
I want a second bite.
That's
hold me back.
That is maybe my favourite thing we've tried. No, that's crazy. No, that's crazy. Because we tried some incredible pastries, and this is not. It is almost in a category of its own. Look, how often do you eat a sausage roll?
I easily have one a week.
Okay, yeah.
I make my own as well.
Do you?
Yeah, with my daughter.
Mate, that is. Prepare yourself. Yeah.
There's a lot of good things about that one.
Yeah.
Is it the best I've ever had? No.
Where have you had this better?
Well, I'm saving that for when we do that episode.
Okay.
I've been pushing that for years. It's a great sausage roll. And I think I would recommend people to come in.
Even just to try the sausage roll.
All right, well, look, this has been an odyssey. We came in search of the best pastries in London, we did. The best bakeries in London. As is often the case with quests, Josh, you discover things about yourself that you didn't know.
Yeah.
You make friends, enemies.
I don't know if we've made any enemies. Hopefully we haven't made any enemies.
Yeah.
Layla's very strong. Really interesting how every bakery we've been to has had like different strengths. Very hard to say one is the best.
I feel like I can confidently say that London has incredible world-class baked goods.
Oh, definitely.
I know I'm going to get hate for this, Okay.
But the first thing we had, the croissant at Rome.
That was your favourite thing you tried?
That was the hungriest I've been in this whole process. So maybe that's colouring my judgment.
Probably, yeah. For me, I think the ham and cheese croissant at Popham's, excellent.
And then just the show-stopping, cream-filled Pac-Man. I didn't love it, but I would love posting about it to social media.
You're an idiot.
You know?
It's been a successful quest, I'd say.
It has. It has been a successful quest. Yeah. Hunger vanquished.
See you jolly soon.
See you later.